look at the closet here. Okay, that's weird. Normally that door is closed and it makes for like an interesting complex background, but here we are living in the real world where all of the children are awake, but they have been staying asleep until I've been done. So that definitely is a different energy. That's an energy shift that we haven't been experiencing lately, and I am so beyond here for it. I've been just like thinking a lot about this year and everything that we've all experienced. Sorry, the lights. There they are. And like really my experience specifically has just been really low and really quiet, and like in those moments I know prior self would have like ran, outran all the discomfort. In fact, tried to avoid it completely, and there's no way that we would have been in this place if old Hanna was here. And so now it's like you don't just go from old to new. There's a process, there's a breakdown, there's an experience that has to happen that kind of rebirths this new energy and this new person. And so, I always think that we've outrun that we've outlasted it, we're good. And every time that I go to that place and I think that we're ready to move on, usually I'm called back. But the world kind of aligns, and the world wasn't able to align with what I wanted to do. And I think that that's why I was so called to do it. I have this intenseness and like crazy, insane, maybe you can hear my children, work ethic, and like want to just dive in and go all in. And so I think if I had been trying to build this at any other time, I would have gotten off track and gone down a path that wouldn't have fed me as wholly as this path will. And so like that's so beautiful, but also very hard to sit in silence, especially when you've been running for a long time, to sit and not move when the whole world is calling us to move. And so today we just talked about like weakness and being able to experience that. And for me, it was like I wanted to press fast forward, and the world in its being, in itself, wouldn't allow me to. And I think the world had to be in that instance in order for me to grow the way I was supposed to grow. I had to keep pressing to find answers. And if I hadn't had the ability to do that, if I had been able to fast forward, I wouldn't have continued to look. And maybe there's still growth that's supposed to happen. Maybe we're still going to have to look, but I've had things that have stuck a lot more. Like, believe me, if there was something out there, I was applying for it. If there was something that I could be doing, I was trying to do it. And like, some of those things happened, some of them didn't. I find it funny that a lot of the things that I applied for probably 6-7 months ago are now coming back and starting to happen. And they could have no reason that they couldn't have happened before now, but I think that just speaks to, the world giving you what you need when you need it, and no time sooner.